really started out as a dump trucking and excavating business. Grown now, we have about 45 employees right now. We do heavy land clearing, hazardous materials response, demolition, asbestos removal, heavy haul trucking, snow removal, dump trucking, all sorts of different things along those lines. But then in 2005, we got into the land clearing business. With the housing boom going on at that time, we ended up, we grew very quickly with that. We were doing large projects almost right away with our grinder and our heavy equipment. And with the housing boom came highway work and everything else that we were doing. And just been doing the heavy land clearing ever since, and producing a lot of mulch. When we get a contract to do a land clearing project, there's, you know, anywhere from half an acre to 50 acres of trees on the site. We'll usually bring in some larger excavators with hydraulic thumbs. We've got a couple excavators with shears. We'll take down all the trees, pull the root balls out of the ground, everything, shear them up, grind them up. Then we truck the mulch off. Then we've used our Vermeer Trommel screen. We take a dozer and scrape up the roots and the stuff that's left over, and we feed it through the Trommel screen. It'll screen out the dirt, which we can leave on site, and then it gets rid of the roots and other things. Our customers really like that because it gives us a really clean product when we're done, where it's just dirt, because the majority of our customers are grading contractors, and they like us to just come in, handle it, get all the trees gone, and there's nothing left. Well, the Trommel screen is much more efficient from the standpoint of burning diesel fuel. When we've got our product that's about a 6 or 8 inch mulch minus, so 6 or 8 inches the biggest piece on down, we'll feed that through the Trommel screen with the 3/4 inch screen, and it'll produce a really nice, about a 2 inch minus product. And then all the larger pieces will go out the back end. The Trommel screen can produce about 40% to 45% fines, and then the other 55 to 60% the overs that go out. So we can process about half our pile with a machine that burns about 4 gallons of diesel an hour, compared to our grinder, when we fed it all through, will burn 35 to 40 gallons an hour of diesel processing that. So there's significant fuel savings using the Trommel screen over the grinder. Now we still have to grind the larger pieces, but you know, when you're cutting our grinding time in half at the 35 to 40 gallons an hour, or gallons burned per hour, it's significant savings for us, especially over the long haul and over the year. On the year, we've produced anywhere from probably 120 to 200,000 cubic yards of mulch a year, somewhere around that neighborhood. We work with another company in Iowa for our mulch, and we sell some of it out of our shop, and they sell an awful lot of it. They kind of specialize in the mulch business, and we do a lot with them to help them sell a lot of material. Most of the material we produce, they get and they sell. What we'd like to see is, we produce so many chips, and I like to think that eventually somebody in Iowa will start using the wood chips as biofuel in power plants. We've done a little bit of experimental use of our wood chips with a power plant here in Iowa. They burned it with about 10% wood chips and 90% coal, and it worked out pretty well, but their system couldn't handle it very well. But I'd really like to see that in the future a lot more than the mulch is processing those wood chips for biofuels.